Kelly Hale from Highline Mushrooms. Hello.
Hello, Max McGilvery from Beanstalk.Global.
Oh, can I just say, I've got to give you 10 out of 10 for getting my surname right. That's Kelly. I'm so impressed. That's I was 14 by the time I could spell my surname. For you to be able to say that, that's amazing. So everyone, the reason why we are on with the utterly brilliant Kelly is because we're both attending the Global Produce and Floral Show 2024. And Kelly, let me just do the advertorial quickly. So that's hosted and run by the International Fresh Produce Association, and it's been held from the 17th to 19th of October in Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States. And Kelly and I are very excited because we've been there. Oh, what do you reckon? This is my third year, Kelly. How many times have you been before?
Oh, gosh. Over 25.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
And leading question, does it get better and better?
It does. It gets bigger and bigger, and people get more excited. I'm seeing so much energy come into the produce area from the marketing standpoint, from the the product offerings, really trying to capture the consumer and get them excited about produce.
Yeah, and I'm just going to lead on to that because that's something very interesting that you've just pointed out. So just to finish my advertorial. So there's approximately over 20,000 produce and floral leaders and decision makers go to the show from over 60 countries, and we're very much looking forward to going because there's going to be over 1,000 exhibitors. And Kelly, I remember having a conversation with yourself and our esteemed colleague friend Todd that I think where you guys in the States are so good is on your marketing, and the likes of the UK, Europe, and probably South Africa and Australasia, we can learn so much from you from the marketing side. And we've already had requests our side to make sure that we're filming the likes of yourself and a number of your other fresh produce colleagues on that marketing element. So Kelly, do you think that's true that you've got a better steer on marketing stateside than we have perhaps in Europe?
I think there's a balance. I think on the marketing side, yes, I do agree with you. But on the innovation side, we in the States, in North America, learn so much from your market on what we're doing. And for example, last year we introduced clear trays. That's something that is done, outside of North America, but had never been done in North America. We learned that by seeing it in the markets in Europe.
Yeah. Well done. Because I think so we're learning from you from marketing, and I think you might be learning from us on packaging and perhaps also the likes of sustainability, which
Correct.
again, Kelly, I think is such a good thing about this, about the Global Produce and Floral Show. It's this information transfer. If we've got the likes of myself coming over and my colleagues from Europe and engaging with the likes of yourself, we're all going to learn, and Kelly, we're all going to benefit.
We're all going to raise it up and get people eating more fresh produce.
Well done. And tell us about your business. Tell us about Highline Mushrooms, please.
Yeah, the last couple of years, we have become the disruptors in North America. So last year, as I mentioned, we introduced the clear trays into the market, something that's been done outside of North America, but had not been done here. And the response has been tremendous. 100% of our Highlight branded product is now in the clear tray. So now this year, we're taking it a step forward and we're launching a new brand. We took a nod from Center Store and looked at how are they branding and what are the graphics, what's popping, what's grabbing the consumer's eye. And we took all of those elements and brought it into the mushroom category. We're just trying to have a party atmosphere at the show. We want to get people excited about mushrooms. Mushrooms are great. They're a superfood. They're super great. They're fun. They're easy to prepare. We're trying to get all those elements into our new brand that we'll be debuting.
Fantastic. So that's what we could really look forward to, coming to your stand and seeing that new brand.
Yes, very much so. Very much so.
And Kelly, not looking to cross the line. I think the market's coming towards us in some respects. In the UK and Europe, there's a lot of talk about ultra processed foods and how bad it is. And to me, the simple answer is to push that ultra processed foods to one side and to eat more fresh produce. There's a stat in the UK that of all the food that we eat, 60% is UPF, whilst in the likes of Italy, it's only 10%. And I expect in the States it'll be quite a high figure as per the UK. But I could just see that there's this movement to move away from ultra processed foods to go to more fresh produce, and presumably that's where the likes of your superfood Highline mushrooms will come into play.
Absolutely. And I think we as an industry have had to figure out how do we educate the consumer on how to prepare it, how easy it is to prepare, whether it's mushrooms or anything else in the produce area. I think it's incumbent upon us as an industry to educate the consumer on how they can do it. Ultra processed foods became very, very prevalent in the market because it is so easy. You pop it in the microwave, or that type of thing. So from a time standpoint, it became quite popular. We have to educate.
Okay, and the likes of Highline mushrooms, are you different as a business in your country areas by the fact that you're looking to educate the consumer, or are other produce companies looking to do the same in the United States?
I think we're ahead of the game in our category because of what we're doing with social media, educating the younger consumer. We're trying to draw in the next generation into the mushroom category. And there's a lot of work being done with recipes and preparation. But I think the other growers are also looking at this, and we want everybody to be doing it. We want to, raise it up as an industry and raise up the exposure of mushrooms to the next generation.
Yeah, well done. And to our advantage, social media, love it or loathe it, but in this circumstance, we can all love it because it's virtually free to use. It's just having that content in comparison to, say, 15 years ago, and you'd have to go for print and the huge cost there. So as long as you're generating the content and you've got something like your superfood that you could be able to promote, you can see how that's going to, how Kelly, how that's going to snowball to your benefits and the benefits of the consumer.
Right. We ran some testing and saw that over 90% of the 20 to 35 age group go to the internet to look for recipes or look for new ideas or look for new products and all of that in the market. So we should be looking at that, and we should be going into that channel and serving them with content.
Yep, and especially if you've got the likes of Highline mushrooms and other produce companies, be that in the States, be that in Canada, be that in Europe, that positive weight of motion from the whole sector is going to be very, very beneficial, and we'll be able to push aside perhaps the bad actors, the bad players in the ultra processed food sector. Do you think, Kelly?
Correct. I agree.
Excellent. Okay, so Kelly, just to positively wind up, what does success look like for you and your colleagues by attending the Global Produce and Floral Show 2024 with your stand and meeting all the great people that you're going to meet? What does success look like for you all, please?
We want everybody to have a good time, to come in and feel that they're immersed in our booth and what our message is, and get super excited about getting out there and pushing mushroom category throughout North America. That's success for us.
Excellent. And be realistic. Do you think that's achievable?
Yes, I think buyers are hungry for more information and new ways of doing it. Everybody that we talk to in the industry want ideas on. They don't want to do the status quo. They don't want to just put produce out on the shelf and sell it. They don't want to just push, make this mushroom category in their store and not do anything behind it. They have to create fun. They have to create excitement. The average shopper takes 8 seconds to make a decision on what they're going to purchase. We got to grab their eye. We got to grab their eye quickly.
Kelly, well done, everyone. That's why you need to follow Kelly and the likes of Highline Mushrooms wherever you be globally within the fresh produce sector, whether you be a producer, grower, supplier, or a retailer, because we can learn so much from Kelly. So, Kelly, I'm definitely going to come and find you on your stand. And to find Kelly's stand, can I just recommend that you download the mobile app? And all you've got to do, looking at my show notes, is look up on your mobile app shop GPFS2024, and you'll be able to get it, and you'll be able to find Highline mushrooms on that. And the other thing I was going to mention, Kelly, I'm really intrigued as to what Cathy Burns, CEO of the IFPA, is going to say. I think it's Thursday morning on her State of the Industry presentation talk, because that's always a powerhouse, isn't it?
It's always excellent. I always walk away with learning so many new things from Cathy.
Excellent. So just to wrap up, Kelly, I've got to ask you this question. I think I've asked you this before. What's your favorite fresh produce?
Oh, my favorite fresh produce, mushrooms.
You were hanging me out there.
I know.
Well done, Kelly. We look forward to seeing you in Atlanta next week. Show's running from the 17th to the 19th. Dial into us and you'll see Kelly again in person with her colleagues at her fantastic stand of Highline mushrooms. Kelly, thank you very much.
Thank you.